Wait. I wasn't even... Wait, what the fuck? What's going on? Chat, am I live? Am I live? I literally started speaking and I don't think I was live. Everyone in the chat saying, yo. Alright, finally, I'm going to have to redo it again and act like I never just said, what's going on, people? Welcome back to a live FPL, well, I was about to say Watchalong, but FPL deadline stream. Yeah, alright, we're live. Big up your damn selves. Big up everyone in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, man, guys, listen, I have a question. Who is everyone picking as captain this week? Who is everyone picking as captain this week? By the way, smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. I'm hoping this week is going to be a good one. Haaland, Bruno, Mateus Mane, Bruno Ekitike, Palmer, interesting. Fez, Semenyo, Haaland, Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, I can't lie, it's Bruno. Hopefully he cooks today. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up this morning with a little bit of doubt, thinking, should I go Haaland? Because, you know, Spurs are actually diabolical. But I just said, you know what? Nah. Bun Man City, man. I'm sticking with my boy Bruno. Man. So hopefully he pulls through. Hopefully he delivers. I've seen a lot of FPL managers seem to be picking Bruno, but I still think the majority in the wider FPL community will be on Haaland. So I just hope that we go into this game week with Bruno less captained than Haaland, because I really want to try and gain on everyone else. So I'm hoping that Bruno captain isn't more popular than Haaland, but it does seem like it is in the sort of YouTube/Twitter FPL space. I've had enough of Captain Haaland. Just so boring now. Yeah, especially when he's not scoring goals, man. Like, when he's scoring goals, cool. Yeah, it's a little bit boring, I guess, because everyone does the same thing, but at least he's getting us points. When he's not getting us points, it's just, yeah, dead. Bro, trust me, many active managers are going to cap Bruno, and Haaland captainers are going to punish us. It definitely could backfire. Like, Haaland could score a brace, but I just think Bruno could literally just get one goal. He's probably going to get all 3 bonus points as well, and then he could get DEFCON, and he could equal Erling Haaland if Haaland gets a brace, for example. But yeah, it could definitely backfire. It could backfire, but I think it's a risk worth taking. Personally, when you consider City's form and when you consider Haaland's form, I think it's a risk worth taking, man. Start 2 of Bowen, Thiago and Wilson. I would start Bowen and... I'd actually start Bowen and Thiago. I know benching Wilson sounds crazy, but I would actually start Bowen and Thiago. I actually think, and I'm not just saying it because I own Bowen, but I think Bowen has the potential to get double digits in this game against Chelsea. I honestly think DEFCON, he could get this game. And if he just gets one return with DEFCON, potentially he can get like 9, 10, 11 points. I could see it happening. So, yeah, let's see. But I also don't really rate the Chelsea defence too much. Like, Chelsea, they give up a lot of chances, so I think Bowen this week is decent. And of course, he's on pens as well now. So, yeah, man. I feel like there's potential with Bowen this week. Double digits. Literally, all you need is one attack in return. One attack in return in DEFCON. And you're probably going to get double digits from Bowen. And I honestly think he can do that. I genuinely. Especially, bro, I said in my team selection, if Garnacho starts for Chelsea, Bowen and whoever playing right back, so probably Wan-Bissaka, they're going to collect DEFCON points like no one's business. Bro, I'm telling you, they're going to easily rack up the DEFCON if they play against Garnacho. I'm telling you, bro. You can just farm Defcon points when you're up against Garnacho, bro. I'm telling you. The amount of blocks and tackles they'll make, I can see it happening. That's if Garnacho starts, though. Tempted to buy João Pedro? Pfft, absolutely not. Plus, that would be for a hit as well. I use my 1 free transfer to bring in Bruno. So yeah, if I was to make any other transfer this week, it would be for a -4. Plus, I don't even know, man. What if João Pedro gets benched? What if he gets benched today, man? I know he's in form, but I don't know, man. I just wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. The Chelsea assets, man, I keep saying it, they scare me. They literally have Chelsea in a big, they literally have Arsenal in a big game on Tuesday. And I think they're going to believe that they can make a comeback in that second leg. Which means I think even if João Pedro starts, he's not going to play 90. He's going to get reduced minutes for sure. So, nah, man, I'm going to avoid him. I'm going to avoid João Pedro. He scored 2 great goals, though, against Napoli, can't lie. Would you say Cunha will be starting with Dorgu injured? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Before Dorgu got injured, I was a little bit concerned with Cunha, but now that Dorgu's out, yeah, Cunha will definitely start. Ryan, start Bowen or Njai. Ooh, that is tough. Bowen. I say Bowen. I prefer Bowen over Njai. Especially now that he's on pens. I'd actually start Bowen. I know that I know it might sound crazy, but I think West Ham. Listen, whether they score or not is one thing, but do I think they'll get the chances to score? Yes. So, yeah, I'll take the chance on Bowen. Which games am I streaming? So today I'm thinking of doing all of the games, to be honest, 3 PMs, Chelsea versus West Ham, Liverpool versus Newcastle. I think I'm gonna do all 3. I'm gonna have to try and find the stream for this game though, I can't lie. But yeah, I think I want to be live for all 3 of the games today. I think at 3 o'clock I've got Njai and triple Arsenal, and then Chelsea I got Sanchez and Bowen, and the Liverpool game I've got Ekitike and Chiao. So yeah. Mboma or Bruno cap? Bruno for sure. Bruno over Mboma captain every day of the week. What I want from Chelsea when I've got Bowen? I mean, a Bowen, well, you know what? I'd actually rather a Bowen goal. A Bowen goal is what I'd rather want, because a lot of people are going to have Chelsea defenders. Like, there's more people out there that's going to have Chelsea defenders than Bowen. So, I'd be able to gain more on those managers if Bowen scores. So, actually, yeah, I'd rather Bowen score. But if he doesn't score and I get a clean sheet, I won't be mad. But yeah, I'd rather a Bowen goal, because Bowen's more differential. There's a lot of FPL managers that have at least 1 Chelsea defender and probably 2 as well. So, yeah. Mad cringe, begging polls for a like. James, my brother. James. Please just get out of here, man. Just get out of here. Just get out of here, man. I didn't ask you to be here. And I'm pretty sure no one else asked you to be here. So if you've got nothing good to say, don't let me send you straight to the gulag, bruv. Don't let me send you straight to the gulag. Tarkowski or... Wait, what? Where's that comment gone? I just lost it. Oh, there it is. Tarkowski or Wilson? Ooh. I'd go Wilson. I think Brighton are going to score. Loading Shake says, played football on Tuesday. How's the ankle? Oh, big up, bro. Big up, my brother. Good luck for the week. I'm currently sat 190k. Fair play, man. Yeah, I can't lie. My ankle is my ankle is still finished, bro. My ankle is still finished. I'm not gonna lie, man. There was like the swelling was crazy. It was like there was a balloon inside my ankle. But yeah, it's still kind of cooked. I've not gone hospital or doctors or anything yet because I'm just gonna give it like a week at least. Yeah, first couple of days I couldn't really walk because I had to get crutches. But it's getting better now. It still hurts, but it's better than it was on the day. So hopefully in like a few weeks I'll be able to play football again. But big up, man. It was good to see you. Good to see you, bro. Semenyo or Rice? Wouldn't be surprised if Semenyo scores, to be fair. But you know what? I'm going to go Rice. Start Thiago or Wilson? Thiago. Bench boost. Krupi, Dewsbury Hall, Dubravka and Richards. Nah, I wouldn't bench boost that personally. I wouldn't bench boost that. Top of the afternoon, Ryan. Big up, Jay. Unfortunate not to wake up to Super Green Arrows. Not to wake song last week. Bench 2, Harry Wilson, Thiago, João Pedro, Senesi. I would bench Harry Wilson and... Harry Wilson and... Yeah, Senesi. I'd start João Pedro if I had him. And I'd start Thiago. Thiago I'd definitely start because he's on pens as well. But what if João Pedro gets benched though, man? If he gets benched, he'll probably come on as a sub as well. Senesi at least you know he's going to start. Could get DEFCON. Oh, that's so tough. But I would go Thiago and João Pedro. Hi Ryan, could Man United go against all odds and win the title? Now, we're not going to win the title, but we could definitely get third at least. But you know what? All I'll say is, yeah, if we had a decent manager from the first game of the season, I think we'd be in a title race. I'll be honest. I think we'd be in a title race right now. 100%. If that bum Amram had got sacked at the end of last season, and maybe we had Carrick or just a competent manager in charge from the beginning, I'm telling you right now, we would be in a flipping title race, bro. We'd be, bro, 100%. 100%, man. The amount of points we dropped, yeah, to crap. No, man, it's not... Bro, Arsenal are so shit. Like, Arsenal are literally being gifted the Premier League. It's actually a joke. It's actually a joke. But, yeah, I think Man United would have been in a title race if we had a good manager from the beginning. You're right. Would I do Rodgers to Bruno even though he's in form? I'd rather try and sell another player to get Bruno. I'd rather not sell Rodgers. I think Rodgers is a very good pick. So if you got another way to do it, I'd preferably do that. Ryan, I'm confident I outscore you this week. What's your team looking like, bro? What's your team looking like? Delusional. I'm guessing you're talking about the Man United title thing. It's not even delusional though. It's actually facts. With a better bro, we drop points to Burnley, Wolves, and Leeds. Bro, I'm telling you, if we had a good manager for those 3 games, we could have won all 3. We'd be on like the same points as flipping, or just behind Aston Villa and Man City, who are joint second and both having 46 points. So, bro, with a good manager, we actually could have been in a title race this year, bro. 100%. I don't get how Leicester FPL does it. Is he found a member of the FPL cartel? No, he's having a good season, to be fair. You just got to respect it. But I don't get how he does it either, to be honest. Rodgers captain? Nah, I don't think he's captain material. Big up Malik, man. Igor Jesus, sneaky. I don't know, man. Igor Jesus against Palace at home. You know what? To be fair, it's a shout. Palace are not really playing well right now. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. I'll be honest. I don't think I would. Igor Jesus. Wait, what's the long term fixture saying? Igor Jesus, 5.8 mil. To be fair, Palace at home, Leeds away, Wolves at home, Liverpool, Brighton. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad for a cheap striker, but I don't know, man. I think he's got to show me more. He's got to show me more before I consider captaining him. But he scored I think he scored a brace in the Conference League as well. So he is in form. He's in form. Big up Hux with a super chat. I appreciate you, man. Start 3 of 5. Alderete, Timber, Cash, Chris, Richards, and Gahey. I definitely start Alderete against Burnley. I definitely start Timber. And I would start... the third one, it could be... I'd probably say Gahey. Cash, definitely not, because Cash is terrible for DEFCON. So it'd be between Chris Richards and Gahey. I'd probably say Gahey. Because he's good for DEFCON, and he's got the set piece for it as well. So, yeah, I'd go Alderete, Timber, and Gahey. Start Krupi or Raul. I would start Krupi. Oh, why am I showing my points from last week? That's an accident. You're doing well now. Though, bro. I see you. Listen, I've made a little bit of a comeback. But now I've hit I've just stalled. Bro. Like, I was cooking. I was getting greens week in, week out. I was feeling myself. I was thinking I'm back. And then now I've just hit a block. And it's like I'm just going up and down. I need some consistency. But definitely doing better than what I was doing in the early stages of the season. That's for sure. But yeah, I could be doing better. Wait, what's the league saying now, actually? What's the league saying? Oh, you're top. Oh, I swear I was like 5 points behind you before. And now I'm 30 points behind. Shit. Wait, have you used any chips though? If you've used chips, then I might be able to make a cheeky comeback. Big up Sean for the super chat as well. Bench, Verbruggen, Alderete, Gahey, or Krupi. No, bench boost, sorry. Or would I bench boost that? To be fair, it's not a bad bench boost, to be honest. I mean, yeah, you could do it. Yeah, you could do it. You could. I think it's a good enough bench boost where you could. I'd prefer to save for a double, and it doesn't necessarily mean you have to, because if you have a good bench, just play it. But yeah, that's not bad. So yeah, I'd say go for it. 42 minutes until Ryan starts panicking. Now, you know what? This one's going to be a chill one, man. This one's going to be a chill one today. Am I doing a watch along today? Yeah, I will. I will be. I'm thinking of doing a watch along for all the games today, you know. The 3 p.m. games, Chelsea vs West Ham and Liverpool vs Newcastle. Yeah, I think I might just do all. I don't know about Bruno captain. You know what? I just think Bruno's playing well. United are playing well. And Bruno Fernandes on penalties, open play goal threat, open play assist threat, good at defensive contributions as well. I just think take the chance, man. I think more people are going to captain Haaland, most likely, against Spurs. So I think there's a chance to gain. Like, City are playing not great right now. Haaland's not really firing. He'll probably score, to be fair, because Spurs are shite. But Spurs at the same time are City's bogey team. So you never know. But yeah, man, I just think it's a risk worth taking. I do think it's a risk worth taking. So yeah, man, I don't think I'm going to change. I think I'm going to just stick it on Bruno. Because I can see Bruno getting like 1 goal, 1 assist. If Bruno gets 1 goal, 1 assist, we know he's definitely getting bonus points as well. All 3 bonus points. And like I always say, man, potentially defensive contributions as well. So, yeah. I think it's going to be very, very close in ownership, actually. I think you think that because in the sort of FPL YouTube and Twitter space, a lot of people seem to be going in the direction of Bruno Fernandes, but in the wider FPL world, I still think Haaland is going to be much more captain than Bruno. I think. Man U just turn up for big games. They might fall off now. Yeah, that's true. At the end of the day, we just don't know. You know, we actually just don't know. Like, typically speaking, if it was under Amram, I'd say, yeah, 100%. And under Amram, there's a chance I don't even captain Bruno. I think I just go for Haaland. But under Carrick, we actually don't know. Like, historically speaking, yeah, this is the kind of thing we do. Turn up for the big game, and then against a team like Fulham or an Everton or a Brentford, we'd struggle, played crap, and probably drop points. But under Carrick, who knows, man? Who knows? It's definitely a risk for sure. It's definitely a risk, but it's a risk that I'm willing to take. It's a risk that I'm willing to take. Yo, what's up, Ryan? My wildcard team right now is Jose. I'm guessing that's Jose Sarr, Dubravka, Chalobah, Gabriel, Timber, Mukiele, Hill, Rodgers and Bumo, Bruno, Rice, Enzo, Mane, João Pedro, Haaland. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Ryan, do you regret selling Cunha now that Dorg is out for 10 weeks? No, I don't. I actually don't. I guess before it was almost like I had to sell Cunha. Obviously, now that Dorg got injured, I guess I didn't have to sell him, but I want Bruno. I just think Bruno is objectively a better pick than Cunha, so I may as well just get him in. There's no point delaying it. And Bruno keeps going up in price as well. It's a move that eventually I'm just going to make. And even if Bruno and Cunha both start and both get 90 minutes, Bruno still is the better pick for FPL. So, yeah, I know it seems a bit like a sideways move, but I only think it feels like a sideways move because they play for the same club. Realistically, it's a massive upgrade going from Cunha to Bruno, so I don't mind. I don't mind. Van den Berg to Chalobah for a -4. Nah, not for a -4, man. Not for a -4. I mean, actually, over time, Chalobah probably beats him, but I'd rather just wait till next week if you're going to bring in Chalobah. I don't think I'd do it this week for a -4. Ekitike to Mane and Miley to Bruno Fernandes for a hit. Ekitike to Mane and Miley for Bruno for a hit. Ooh. Nah. I wouldn't sell Ekitike for a hit, man. I wouldn't sell Ekitike for a hit. I'd just wait to kind of do it with free transfers, personally. I got Haaland gone. Am I done? Nah, not really. I don't think so. But I don't think you're done for getting rid of Haaland, but I just feel like it's a transfer that you probably didn't need to make. Like, what did you do with the money, bro? You sold Haaland. What did you do with the money? Because for me, it's like, there's no point selling Haaland because, honestly, there's just, I don't really need to spend all that money. So I may as well just keep Haaland. There's no one else that's really better than Haaland, as bad as Haaland's been recently. Like, literally, apart from Bruno, there's no expensive asset that's actually doing well. Haaland to Salah? Nah, I wouldn't do Haaland to Salah. I wouldn't do Haaland to Salah personally. Cunha to Bruno for a hit, or observe Cunha's minutes tomorrow and take a hit next week for Bruno. Have exact funds and Bruno's rising, but if Cunha mins are good, I can find a way to do Njai to Cunha. Ooh. If you can find a way to do Njai to Cunha, then I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I think you mean if Cunha mins are good, you can find a way to do Njai to Bruno or Njai to Cunha. Sorry, meant Njai to Bruno. Oh, yeah, okay, right. Njai to Bruno. Yeah, I think... would I sell Njai, though? Like, basically, it's a question of, is Cunha better than Njai? Is Cunha better than Njai? I mean, you could argue it for sure, but you know what? I think I'd do Cunha to Bruno and keep Njai, you know. I don't know if I'd swap Njai for Cunha. I don't know. I think right now, just go with what we know. Bruno is the guy to get. Just get him in. Just get him in. I don't know if... because Njai's on pens, man. Njai's on pens, and he's got DEFCON potential as well. And he's a 90-minute man, factually. So I'm not really sure if Cunha's a better pick right now. Yo, what's good? Yo, big up CJ, man. I hope you're good, bro. I can do O'Reilly to Chalobah, but I just don't feel like that's a good move. To be fair, you know what? I kind of agree with you. I think I agree with you, to be honest. Although, I do feel like O'Reilly himself is a bit of an issue. I think Nuri's back and, you know, he could take minutes off O'Reilly. But overall, like, I mean, this week you don't need to do it. This week you definitely don't need to do it. But I think in a few game weeks' time, you might find yourself wanting to sell Nuri. But the question is, who do you go to? I think I'd wait. I think I'd wait with that anyway. I don't think I'd do it this week. But is it worth a hit this week? Cunha to Bruno. Oh, so if you do Cunha to Bruno, it's for a hit. Right. I missed that part. Okay, I don't think I'd do it for a hit, no. I wouldn't do it for a hit this week. Especially because we kind of know now that Cunha's going to start. If Dorgu was fit and there was uncertainty around Cunha's starts and minutes, then I would just do it for a hit. But now that Dorgu's injured, we kind of know Cunha's going to start. So, yeah, I don't think I'd do it for a hit this week. What's my rank? My camera's covering it. 578k, bro. 578k. Would I start Njai or Thiago? Njai. But don't you think Liverpool have found their form now and Salah would potentially be a better pick also because of Man City's minutes management? Nah, man, I don't really think Liverpool have found their form. Liverpool are just doing what they've done all season, just be an inconsistent team. They've definitely not found their form. Yeah, definitely not. And I don't think Salah is as good as a pick as Haaland. A lot of people have wildcard comments. All right, let me quickly do a wildcard draft right here. Right now. If I was to wildcard, I would have... Alright, if I was to wildcard, I would have... Well, this is why I'm not wildcarding. I'd have half my team, to be honest. If I was to wildcard, I probably would have something like... Alright, cool. So the players that factually would be in this wildcard, I would say... Yeah, Anderson would probably be there. Maybe not Sanchez or maybe it'd be Chalobah, but right now let's keep Sanchez, right? Factually, Gabriel, Timber, Rice, Rodgers, Bruno, Haaland, Anderson would be on my wildcard, yeah? These names would not... Yeah, I would have these on wildcard. Now, Chelsea players. If I was on wildcard, would I take a punt on Palmer? I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm glad I'm not wildcarding this week, honestly. I'm really glad I'm not wildcarding this week. I feel like Game Week 32 wildcard, the team is almost just going to pick itself. You know, it's whoever doubles, you pick. Simple. This is just there's too many if, buts, and maybes, man. I don't like it. But yeah, I'd obviously have a Chelsea attacker. Right now, let's just say it's Enzo. Up front, I'd probably have 2 cheap. Actually, no, on wildcard. Actually, you know what? I think I'd just... actually, you know what? Would I start with Thiago now? It depends. It depends. Wait, how much money have I got? 30 mil. Alright, 30 mil. I'll probably have Richards too. Actually, no, on wildcard, I don't think I'd have Timber, you know. I think I'd have Raya. Maybe I'd have Raya. Purely because in game week 30... If Chelsea double... Not Chelsea, sorry. If Arsenal double, then they're going to blank in game week 31. So it's kind of easier just to sort of navigate that by having Raya. And you can just hide him with the Bravcar. I don't think I'd have Richards, actually. No, Palace are dead. I wouldn't have Richards. Yeah, I'd probably have Raya, Gabriel, which means I'd then have Chalobah. I would then have... I think I'd take a punt on Mbeumo, you know, I can't lie. And Mbeumo, I might... Man, let's just say we had Krupi as well as a cheap option. Let's say we had Thiago in there. How much have I got? 8.8 mil. Who else is there, really? I'm trying to think. 4 mil defenders. I think I'd want to have a Leeds defender, but just not Rodon. I mean, that doesn't look too bad so far. But this is I don't really know who I'd have in defense. Raya over Timber is crazy work. The only thing is, if you go for Timber, it's not about Raya over Timber. Obviously, I think Timber's better, but if you're wildcarding now, you need to remember that you're not going to have a wildcard again. So you need to be able to navigate the blanks and doubles as easy as possible. If you're going to have Haaland and then 3 Arsenal players, let's say you have Timber, Gabriel and Rice, right? It's going to cost you extra transfers to get to sort of navigate that blank game week 31 period if Arsenal double. Whereas if you have Raya, you can just bench Haaland, Rice, Gabriel. And you don't need to make any transfers for that. So, yeah. But yeah, for a cheap defender on wildcard, could have Adorete, 4 mil. I mean, that team is actually not bad. Obviously, I need a goalkeeper as well. Who would you downgrade from this team? See, if you go Raya, I don't know who the other centre-back could be, though. That's the only thing. So you could go Raya. Some people say Senesi, but I think Bournemouth defence is shite, so I wouldn't say Senesi. But this team is not bad at all, to be honest, for a wildcard. It's not bad. It's got no Palmer, of course, but I don't think it's that bad. Oh no, on wildcard, I think to be fair, I think a Brentford defender would be quite good. Not this week though. Not for the next few weeks, but from game week 28 onwards, a Brentford defender would be decent. So you could. Actually, I'm not sure on the fitness of Aya. He did come off injured last game. I don't know who I'd have in this spot. Who would you have in this spot? Bank Krupi and go down to Barnes? Yeah, you could do that. But on a wild card, do you really want to have a dead spot like that, especially if you haven't played bench boost yet? I think Krupi allows you to sort of bench boost if the opportunity comes. I mean, who's got good fixtures? Hold on, Chelsea. Oh yeah, Villa do have good fixtures, but they got injuries. I don't know. They got injuries though. But literally, all you need is one. James Justin from Leeds. Oh yeah, James Justin is actually not a bad shout at all. James Justin from Leeds is not a shout, but wait, what? Oh, sorry, spelling his first name. But then you'd have to figure out if it rotates well. Obviously, this week you play Gabriel, Chalobah, Alderete. But would it work in game week 24? I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm literally just building this off the cuff. I'm building this off the cuff. But if Van den Berg was a starter, I'd also say he's an option. But that's not bad. That's not a bad wildcard team at all, to be fair. And you got 0.8 left in the bank as well. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. You could also have Sarr, like if you wanted to bench boost in 26, for example, you could have Sarr in goal, but Sarr potentially might leave Wolves actually, so it might be a bit risky. might be a bit risky. But yeah, if I was wildcarding, I'd probably have something like that. If you wanted to go for Palmer, then, boy, you're going to need to downgrade. You'd probably need to downgrade. I'd probably downgrade Enzo, you know, if I was to go for Palmer. I'd probably downgrade Enzo. And it would have to be like a cheap, maybe someone like Anderson or something. Just someone cheap like that for 5.5. But I don't think I'd go for Palmer on a wildcard. I don't think I would. Big up Reese for the super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Says, would you have Munoz on wildcard team? 99% locked. Munoz is a good shout. He's a good shout for sure. I just think Palace right now, they're a bit all over the place. But I think yeah, there's nothing wrong with, if you want to go for Munoz, I don't think he's a bad pick at all. He's not a bad pick. Which two should I bench out of Bowen, Gahey, Mateus, Nunes, Tark, and Wilson? Ooh, I bench Wilson, number 1. Nunes, Tarkowski, Gahey, and Bowen. I'd bench. Well, I wouldn't go double City defense. I'd bench Mateus, Nunes, and Wilson. I wouldn't go double City defense against Spurs. So funny how you said a month ago when Palmer has these fixtures, we will be there. Yeah, that was the plan originally, but I thought he'd be fit by now. But he's still dealing with an injury, so he's definitely got to be in a void. Well, not definitely. You could take a risk, but it's a risk that I don't know if I'd want to take on a wild card. Start Thiago or Igor Jesus. Ooh. This week, I think you could take a gamble on Igor Jesus. For what Son Ismail might play striker. Maybe for 1 week, but I think Palace are going to get in a striker. I don't know if that Jurgen Schön-Larsen deal is completely off or not, but yeah, I don't think he'll be playing striker like for the rest of the season. Maybe this week as a one-off, but yeah, I think Palace will sign a striker. Or Mateta stays. But I think Mateta's going AC Milan apparently. Getting Jai for Rodgers? Nah, I wouldn't sell Rodgers. If you have Rodgers, I wouldn't sell. I wouldn't sell him. I think Rodgers is a very good pick. A very good pick. I would, if you want to get Njai, I'd look to get him by selling someone else. Ahmad or Njai. I do quite like Ahmad as a pick, but I think for FPL you probably have to say that Njai is a better pick. Guarantee start a 90-minute man on pens. Timber not in the squad. Yeah, that's got to be some bullshit. Where are you seeing that? Where are you seeing that, brother? That's got to be rubbish, surely. Surely that's got to be rubbish. That's definitely got to be rubbish. I'm checking. I'm pretty sure Timber's gonna play and is absolutely fine. But Let me just check. Nah. There's no... Yeah, that's just a troll, man. Don't let me send you straight to the gulag, brother. Don't let me send you straight to the gulag. Seriously, one more strike and you're gone. One more strike and you are gone. I can't even remember the name of the person that said it. That's the only reason why this guy's getting another strike. Because I actually forgot. I forgot the name. Otherwise, I would have sent him there already. We live for the 3 PM games? Yeah, bro. I'm live for the 3 PM games, chat. We will be there. We will be there this week. Need to have a good week this week, man. Need to have a good week. Why are people not captaining Haaland against Spurs, who are almost as bad as Wolves in the home standings? Yeah, you're right, man. Listen, Haaland's a good pick this week, but mate, I just want to take a chance and go against the grain because I also think Bruno's a good pick this week. So yeah, I have thought a little bit about switching, but I don't know, man. Haaland's been just pissing me off too many times. I can't lie. That's another reason, man. I've captained him so many times in recent weeks, and he's not been doing the job. He's not been doing the job. Yeah, I think I'm done with Haaland for now. I'm gonna go against him for a few weeks, for sure. Hey Ryan, are you worried about DCL this week? No, absolutely not. That's probably gonna come back to bite me in the arse, but nah, I'm not. I think Arsenal get a clean sheet. Now I'm joking. To be honest, if Arsenal conceded, I wouldn't be shocked. Leeds away is a tough game. Leeds away is a tough game. Ryan, when is the Kahoot? Shit. Good question. Good question. When is the Kahoot? It's definitely not going to be this week. Hold on. I'm trying to think when the best time is to do it. I don't know for sure right now. I'm not going to lie. I don't know when the best time to do it is, but I will let you guys know on stream. Or on my community post section. It will probably be... I think I could do it around here. Game week 27. That sounds like a decent idea. Yeah, probably around game week 27 this week here. I think I could do it. So it's early in the morning, not early in the morning, but before like afternoonish. Because I think some people are saying that they didn't want me to do it late. Do you think I should start Wilson, Thiago, or Bruno G? I think you should start Thiago. I'm starting this absolute bum Minte over Bowen this week. Oh my god, what did I just read? What did I just read? Ain't no way you still got Minte. There's no way. I thought I kept Minte for way too long. Bro, how are you still rocking with Minte in your team, man? Get that fraud out of there. Seriously. Get that fraud out of there, man. Start O'Reilly or Timber. Timber, man. One of these days, Timber's gonna get like 1 goal, 1 assist, and I'll be there. More than you can believe. I will be there. I will be there. That fraud should have 0.0% ownership. Minte cooks and Ryan gets rid of him. That is not true. I got rid of Minte last week. He did absolutely nothing. Nada. He got benched again and subbed on for a 1-point stinker. That bum is never touching my team ever again. I've got a personal agenda against Minte for life now. I'm telling you, I'm never picking him again. Absolute fraud. Foden or Thiago bench? Oh, that's so tough. Foden. I'd start the guy that's guaranteed pretty much 90 minutes and a penalty taker. Sanchez or Chalobah on wildcard, please. Well, who's the replacement? So if I say Chalobah, who's your goalkeeper? And if I say Sanchez, who's your other defender? So Sanchez and who versus Chalobah and who? Let me know who those players are, and then I can give you a better answer. Nike Air Force Ones get too much hate. They have so much versatility. You can wear them with drip other than tracksuits, unlike most trainers. Such a random comment. But, yeah, they're not too bad. They're alright. They're alright. If you wear tracksuits a lot, yeah. I don't really wear tracksuits a lot. Well, I mean, you could say it's a tracksuit, actually. I don't wear, like, Nike Techs. I used to wear that in secondary school, but I'm done with that now. I feel like Foden is more exciting. I could join you to hate watch. You can't. You can't be alone. Now, I would start Thiago over Foden, to be honest. I wouldn't start Foden over Thiago. Would I have Salah and Even Olsen or Njai and Haaland? Njai and Haaland. I don't even know why it took so long to answer that question. That's actually an easy question. Njai and Haaland beat those two bums every day of the week. I'll be honest. Anyone has thoughts on using 3 to 4 free transfers saved 4 free transfers to fix the team, or ripping the wildcard and banking transfers? Honestly, do not. If you can just use your 4 free transfers, I would just use that. I wouldn't wildcard. Oh damn it! 9 minutes until the deadline. 9 minutes until the deadline. See, I told you guys this was going to be a chill stream. Much cooler and calmer than last week. I'm chilling, man. Part of me wants to switch to Haaland, low-key, I'll be honest, but I don't know, man. I feel like Spurs have got something for City, man. Nah, I'm doing Bruno, man. I can't lie. I want to do Bruno. I'm doing Bruno. Especially because we're good now. Bruno. He came from Sporting like Cristiano. He goes left, he goes right. Makes defenders look shy. He's a Portuguese Magnifico. Come on, Bruno. Come on, Bruno. Van de Ven injured out. Yeah, I saw that. Spurs have quite a few injuries, to be fair, but I don't care, man. I don't even care, bro. I'll be honest. I have a sneaky feeling that Van de Ven could still make this game. Van de Ven's more of a touch and go. Porro's definitely out. But if Van de Ven's fit, then it will be what? Van de Ven, Romero, Spence, and Udogie. Is Udogie's fit, right? Is he? I don't even know. Yeah, he is. Which is calm. Then in midfield, it's going to be what? Gallagher. I don't know who's going to pick in midfield, actually. Bentancur, Paulinho, Gallagher. I don't even know who he's going to go for. But yeah, I think. Listen, Spurs have a history of doing Man City over. So yeah, I'ma back my boy Bruno. Wait. Actually, I got to see something. What is the will telling me today? What is the will telling me today? Captain Haaland or Captain Bruno Fernandes? Oh, why is it, bruh? All right, let's see what the will is telling me. I know, I'm picking Bruno, but I'm just curious. I'm actually just curious. I'm just curious. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn. Okay, listen, I'll be honest. The will, as we all know, the will's a fraud. The will is the fraud. You're always meant to do the opposite of what the will tells you to do because the will wants to see you suffer. So, I'm vindicated. I'm vindicated in my decision. I'm sticking with Bruno. I'm sticking with Bruno, man. That's all I needed to see. Bun the will, bro. Yeah? Bun the will. Bruno's staying as captain. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Lovely. Lovely. Bruno's the way to go, chat. Trust me. Bruno's the way to go, man. We're all going to be singing Bruno, Bruno, Bruno. He came from Sporting like Cristiano. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to cook. I'm so ready to cook this week, bro. This is the week where I get a big green arrow. I'll be singing, we've got super green arrows. The team's got exactly what it needs. Olympian captain Bruno. I don't care. I'm sticking with Bruno. I ain't changing now. I ain't changing now. Plus, I swear Olympian captained someone last week and he did well. I can't remember who he captained. He didn't go for Haaland. Who did he go for last week? Semenyo. I think he went for Semenyo last week and he scored. So, yeah, man. Raya and Munoz as a punt if I get Sanchez, as I feel like Chalobah might get benched one of the games. That's valid, to be fair. That's valid. Technically, Haaland can score breaks and still lose points to Bruno Fernandes. 1 goal, 1 assist plus DEFCON. Boom. That's the thinking, bro. Literally. That's exactly what I said earlier on in the stream and in my team selection as well. That's exactly what I said. Guys, 4 minutes. 4 minutes till the deadline, man. Lock those teams in. Lock those teams in, guys. Lock those teams in, man. Man, so many... Oh, I'm seeing so many creators go for Bruno captain. It's putting me off, man. I wanted them all to go for Haaland, man. I wanted to go against the grain. Every content creator and their flipping dog is captaining Bruno. What is going on? I low-key might just go Haaland instead. No, but then... I got to remember, the creators is not... They do not represent the wider FPL community. Haaland probably still will be more captain than Bruno. But I just wanted Bruno to be more niche, man. Why is everyone still flipping captaining Bruno, man? Gosh. I might just... I might go Haaland, man. Should I just go Haaland? No, but Haaland... No. No. I can't switch now. I actually want to do Bruno as well. I just feel like it'll be fun. I don't think I'll have fun. Like... Nah, just go Bruno, man. Bruno's gonna outscore him. Just stick with Bruno. Just stick with Bruno, man. Just stick with Bruno, guys. Just stick with Bruno. The guys say spin the wheel. We already spun the wheel, guys. We already spun the wheel, chat. And the wheel told me to captain Haaland. And I don't listen to the wheel. I'll do it one more time. Fuck it. One more time. Alright, let's shuffle. Come on, man. It's going to tell me Haaland again. If it tells me Haaland again, I'm definitely doing Bruno. Yeah, that's it. Done. Bruno staying as captain. Blunder will. Doesn't know what he's talking about. Wants to see me suffer. Thank you very much. Close that shit. Good night. Bruno. We're here. Come on, Bruno, man. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to be there to witness Haaland's disaster class, bro. I'm going to be there to witness Haaland's disaster class. If you're not captaining Haaland, I'd just bench him. Yeah, but bench him for who? If I had someone decent on my bench, maybe. And that's actually why I'm thinking of benching. It's funny you say that, you know. Because next game week, I swear there's a chance I might actually bench Haaland. He plays Liverpool away, and I've got good players on my bench with decent fixtures. But I don't know if I'm built like that. I don't know if I got big enough balls to bench Haaland, bro. I'll be honest. If you're benching a 15 million player, just sell him. It would only be for 1 week though. And if you're gonna sell Haaland, you want to use the funds to actually like spread it around the team to make it worthwhile, right? But if it's just a one-off week, I wouldn't sell him. But I get what you're saying though. All right, we locked in, man. We are locked in. We're locked in. The deadline has passed. Bruno's my captain. He's our Portuguese Magnifico. I swear to God, United better fucking lock in, bro. If we play shit, I swear, man. I'm slowly but surely getting reeled back in with United. Don't do this to me. I swear to God. If we put up a stinker of a performance and Bruno blanks, oh, my head's gone. Head's gone. Bruno, you must. You absolutely must. Oh, my days, bro. To be fair, at least we're the same side of the cartel. That's facts. The FPL cartel have all gone for Bruno, which is, yeah. I don't know if I'm happy about that or not, but usually it always works out for them. So I guess I should be happy. But I like going against the FPL cartel, you know? But it is what it is, man. This week, I genuinely just do think, even next week, like game week 25, I think I'm going to be on Bruno again, to be honest. I'm definitely not doing Haaland against Liverpool away. No. It's either Bowen against Burnley, Gabriel or Rice against Sunderland, or Bruno against Spurs. Might just pick Bruno again. You know. Or do I do Bowen? Bowen against Burnley is tasty. Bowen might have to chat to me nice this week. Bowen against Burnley. I don't know. I'll probably just do Bruno again. Rice against Sunderland is tasty. Yeah, for sure. Then they have West Ham. Yeah, we have West Ham after, but it's a double game week in 26, so whoever's doubling in 26 will be my captain. Bro, I can't lie. If Chelsea beat Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, I might be finished. I low-key might be finished. There's no way I'm going to be able to have three Everton doublers and 3 Chelsea doublers. So, I don't know what I'm doing if Chelsea and Everton double. I could probably get to 2. I could get 1 more Everton and 1 more Chelsea and have 2 doublers from each team, which is not bad. But, yeah, I'm not going to have 6, which isn't ideal. Could free hit? Yeah. Yeah, you could. You could free hit, actually. And I think Palace played Burnley that week as well. So you could free hit, to be fair. But I'm not sure if I'd want you, though. I don't know. Every time you captain a player against Burnley or Wolves, they blank, so don't captain Bowen. That's a good point. That's a very good point, my brother. I think I'll do Bruno, to be honest. We will be there. We will be there. More than you can believe. Bruno, Bruno, Bruno. He came from Sporting like Cristiano. Check teams. Alright. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, FPL Focal. Here's his team. He has done 2 transfers. Bar to Mbeumo, Ekitike to Mane. Oh my days, he sold Ekitike. He sold my brother Ekitike. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Never trust the early kickoff. Guys, you absolute schmucks. Let me tell you this, yeah? The early kickoff means the first kickoff of the game week. It doesn't mean the time of day that you captain a player. You absolute donuts. Early kickoff is Leeds versus Nottingham Forest because it's the earliest kickoff of the game week. It's the first kickoff. That's what it means, bro. It doesn't mean the time that you play. Oh, man. That is next week. Yeah, no, I think the chat was referring to when I said I'm going to captain Bruno Fernandes against Spurs. I think they're saying don't back the early kickoff. But it's not the early kickoff. The early kickoff is the first game of the game week. So the early kickoff in game week 25 is Leeds versus Forest. There's no way. Wait, so you're telling me wait, so hold on. So chat, you're telling me if there was like is there a game week where this happens? Hold on. Let me see if I can. Actually, no, there's never gonna be a game week where that happens, really. There's no I was gonna say if there's a game week where one team plays at 12:30 on a Monday, on a Monday, for example, right? Of course, it's never going to happen, right? 12:30 noon on a Monday, and it's the last game of the game week. But all the games on Saturday and Sunday were played at 8 o'clock kickoff. You're telling me the game on Monday is the early kickoff? What are we doing here? How can 8 PM be an early kickoff? Because it's the first game of the game week, bruv. That's what it means. If an 8 PM kickoff is the first game of the game week, it is the early kickoff. It doesn't mean the time of day. It doesn't. I'm telling you, it doesn't. It doesn't. Obviously, in a normal game week, yeah, the schedule is obviously Saturday 12:30, and that's the first game. That's what people mean when they say the early kickoff. Don't back the guy with the first game. Oh, my days. Alright, cool. So you see game week 26 then, chat. You see game week 26. You're trying to tell me here that there's no early kickoff then. So if I captain a Chelsea, if I had Palmer and I captain Palmer at home to Leeds, none of you guys in the chat are going to say, oh, don't captain Palmer, he's got the early kickoff. You're not going to say that. No early kickoff. Oh my god. Oh, man. You realise early doesn't mean time of day. Imagine if I had an event. Let me put it like this. If an event started at 8 PM, right? No, if an event started at 11 PM, yeah? An hour before midnight. If I was going to an event and it started at 11 PM and I got there at 10 PM, you realise I got there early. Even though I didn't get there earlier on in the day, I got there early, right? So it can be in the evening, it can be at 8 PM and still be early. It doesn't have to be 12:30 during the day or 3 o'clock during the day. You can still be early in the evening. The early kickoff is the first game of the game week. It's the earliest kickoff of the game week, bro. That's what it means. Oh my days. It's literally common sense. 12 is early. 8 p.m. is late. Oh man. I give up. I give up. Guys, does anyone know who started this trend? Never back the early kickoff. We need to ask the guy who made the trend. The guy who made the meme. We need to ask him. What did he mean by that? Because technically, we could both be right. But at the end of the day, whoever made the meme, we need to go ask them. We need to go ask them. Because technically speaking, I could be right as well. And so could you. The event is late on. You can be early. You can't be early to be early to a late event. Nixie, you are waffling. Oh my days. What do you mean you can't be early to a late event? Are you smoking? If an event starts at 10 p.m. and I get there at 9 p.m, I'm early to the event. What are we doing it? It was Gandhi. It wasn't actually Gandhi. Someone in the FPL community started that. I don't know who it was. But whoever it was, we need to ask them. What did they mean by it? How can you be early to an event that starts at night? Oh my god. No. Chat. No. There's no way you guys are this silly. There's no fucking way you guys are this silly. There's no way. This has got to be rage bait. This has got to be rage bait, bro. That doesn't correlate to early kickoff in football. No, to be fair, it probably doesn't. It probably doesn't correlate to what we're discussing. It's hard to find another example where it's sort of similar. You can be early to a late event, but that event is not early. Yeah, of course. The funniest thing is, realistically, there is no right or wrong answer. Because as I said, whoever made this meme, we have to ask what they meant. Saturday 12:30 is the only early kickoff. That's what it is. But that's not true though. So alright, cool. Next game week. Actually, wait, no. This game week, the first game's at 3. Is that not early? Is that not early? Three is in the afternoon. So is 12:30. What do you mean? 12:30 is literally in the afternoon. It's not in the morning. It's not in the evening. 12:30 is also part of the afternoon. Oh my days. Now you just midday, afternoon, same thing. Maybe just say the first game or games of the game week might be the best. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's how I interpret it. I interpret the early kickoff to be the first game of the game week. So I would say these are the early kickoffs right now, because they're the first games of the game week. That's how I interpret it. Oh, my lineups are coming out in like 2 minutes. Yeah, but 3 p.m. is in the afternoon. Earliest 10 a.m. Yeah, but the games don't kick off at 10 a.m. The earliest kickoff is 12:30. The earliest kickoff is 12:30. Let me check lineups though real quick. I don't think they're out yet actually. Still got another 2 minutes. Bro, everyone's on Bruno Fernandes captain, man. I can't believe this. Even KSI captain Bruno, man. Oh my days, bro. What's going on? Right, it's 44. 44. 1 minute left. Wait, where's the chat gone? Okay, 1 minute. Ryan is such a rage baiter. I'm not even rage baiting, man. I genuinely, when someone says never about the early kickoff, I interpret it as the first game. Like I said, the Friday. But yeah, I don't want to go on and on and on. Lineups are coming out. People saying Haaland bench like they don't play tomorrow. Alright, it's 45. It's 45. Yes, Timber starts, guys. Chat, Timber starts. Saka starts. Rice starts. Gabriel starts. Thank you very much. Odegaard is benched with White, Jesus, Eze. So, Rice, Gabriel, Timber all start. Very, very good. Very, very nice. Let's check Everton, please. Let's check Everton. Njai starts. Thank you very much. Dewsbury Hall, Barry, Keane, Tarkowski. Okay. Okie dokie. Who else is playing? Brighton. What we saying? That fucking bum Minte still on the bench. Thank God I got rid of this guy. Oh my days. Oh my God. Van Heck starts. Matoma starts. Yep. Everyone starts from Brighton. Sorry, I need to turn that off. Bournemouth. I muted my mic. Chat, I'm sorry. Oh my days, man. I'm so flipping stupid. Oh my days. Chat, my bad, man. My bad, guys. My bad. Wait, how long was I muted for? Oh, damn. Hey chat, I'm sorry. My bad. I was muted for ages. Oh my God. Oh man. Alright, but you guys saw at least, right? Everyone starts. Timber, Gabriel, Rice, Saka, And Jai. Who else? Tarkowski, Pickford. All the FPL assets start. Krupi. Like a minute. Damn. Yeah, that's dark. That's dark. But listen, guys. Guys, we're going to be back here very shortly. Right? We're going to be back here for the 3 PMs. We're going to be back here for the 3 PMs. Bowen doesn't play until 5:30, bro. So, yeah. Wait, Everton formation change? Really? I didn't notice that. Hold on. Njai better not be playing like wing back or some dumb shit like that. Dewsbury, Hall, Njai, Barry, Armstrong, Garner. Really? It looks like a 10 left, 9 right, 2-2. No, it looks like a 4-2. It looks like it could be a 4-2-3-1 to me. Well, actually, no. Branthwaite, Keane, and Tarkowski. Unless Branthwaite's playing left back, then it could be a 5 back still. It could be a 5 back, which would mean Njai probably up front with Barry. I don't know. It could be a back 5. Or, I mean, it could be a back 4. Like, O'Brien's been playing right back anyway. Branthwaite. Either Branthwaite's playing left back or it's a 5 back. But I don't know who would be the wing backs though. Nah, it's a back 4, man. It's definitely a back 4. It's definitely a back 4. It's definitely a back 4. Anyway, chat, listen, we're going to end it there. I'm going to be back for the 3 PMs. I think, should I be live for the 3 PM? How am I going to find a flipping stream, bro? I don't know, man. Wait, hold on. Let me see something quickly. Fuck it. Alright, yeah, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back for the 3 PM games. And then we'll be live for the Chelsea vs West Ham game. And then we'll be live for the Liverpool vs Newcastle game. I'm going live for all the games today, bro. I'm going live for all the games. Hey, listen, guys, big up the damn selves. And we'll be back shortly. So, yeah, love. Peace.